So, second day of Lawless. What do I think? You could probably guess from that video I just showed you that I made like 5 minutes ago. I love it. Fortnite was cooking behind the scenes. I mean, they already cooked on the Godzilla event. The only thing that saved Chapter 6 Season 1. Um, but they were up to something. While the mediocrity of Chapter 6, like Season 1, was just kind of playing out, they were cooking on Lawless. Like, and I think they kind of buffed the XP because it's so much easier to level up. Of course, that's just in general for Chapter 6. Man, it is cold and I am itchy. Um, I can't even, words can't describe how happy I am with this season. But I do have one complaint, which is the layout of the Battle Pass. Why is Sub-Zero the Tier 100 skin? Fortnite, you were not cooking with that idea. Sub-Zero should have been the secret skin, Fletcher Kane should have been Tier 100, and Midas should have been like Tier 80 or something. I don't know. But point is, the layout is kind of bad. Like, why wasn't Fletcher Kane the Tier 100? Like, what the Baron? If the Baron is such this important character and villain, why isn't he the Tier 100 skin? Like, that just doesn't make sense to me. But like, Sub-Zero's mythic is crazy, crazy good, and like the kneecapper is a perfect replacement for the Typhoon Blade. It's you actually don't see a lot of people using it because a lot of people are still kind of getting the hang of it. But it's really fun once you figure it out. Like, I figured out, like, because I play on PC, if I right click, it's to charge it up, and then let go. It's just a giant whap, and then click is to just slap them. And I love the chargeable one, because especially if you're on, like, a bridge or a hill, you can just slap them to the stratosphere. Because they're gonna make that fall. They're not surviving that. They already took 100 damage. How are they gonna survive another 100 damage from fall? Like, that's an insta-kill move. And it's just so perfect. And if you had, like, the Mammoth Pistol coming back was so cool. I honestly kind of missed it from Reload, because that's the only time I got to use it since I didn't play a lot of Wilds. But, like, the Baron's Double Down Pistol is amazing. Like, you saw in that trailer, like, some of how I used it was, like, mostly as a sniper, how it's supposed to be used, but sometimes even as a shotgun, like, I'd pull it out because I knew it did such good damage. Like, no, and I actually did get a win, yesterday, on the first day, which, fun fact, this is the, second time I have gotten a win on the first day of a Chapter Blank Season 2. So I did that with Myths and Mortals, best season of Fortnite ever. Just that's my opinion. Lawless is close second, though. I will say, just the few days I've played it is a close second. I love the idea of this season. The only thing that I do have a slight problem with is not the Battle Pass. The Battle Pass is just I have a bit of a problem with that, and I already explained why. But I don't like how they set up the train. Like, I feel like the trailer for that was kind of misleading because they made you think you were going inside the train when in reality it was just a little vault, and then if you could see on the map if he was going to spawn, but maybe the Baron would spawn and you get his double down pistol if you killed him, and the medallion is so cool. And point is, it's a really good season and I love it. I mean, I've like the only other jam track like that I actually listen to from Fortnite is Lord of the Wasteland, which I didn't even play a lot of Chapter 5 Season 3, so I couldn't get it. But um I've been listening to Runamok lately, and like you heard it probably in the trailer, unless I got copyright claimed. But it's so good. I can't even like how how did Fortnite cook? Like, Fortnite let me down with Chapter 6 Season 1 Oni Hunters. Like, Oni Hunters, it wasn't terrible, but no, there was zero balancing. Like, The Twin Fire, which we all were expecting to be really good, was awful. Awful. The reload, like, ugh, I don't understand how that's even a shotgun. Make that an assault rifle, honestly. And the Typhoon Blade, like, it was way overpowered. But the kneecapper feels like, it feels so balanced, like, it's like a nerfed version of the Typhoon Blade where it can't just, like, the Typhoon Blade had, like, some of the same abilities, but the kneecapper doesn't just, like, rapid attack. I mean, it gives you, like, the same sprint boost, but no one was complaining about that. Literally no one complained about that. But I am really sad that they got rid of the invisibility medallion. Honestly, if you're gonna keep getting rid of these medallions, just add them to creative. It's not that hard. And like you could make, like say you're making a boss with the guard spawner, you could make a feature where you can select a medallion. Or if you're making custom items, make your own medallion and you can give it like certain perks. You could even give it an image or a 3D model. And just I really think that Fortnite needs to make a medallion maker in creative. Because like the power-ups are the only way to do it so far. And even then it takes immense coding, like especially if you want to have like a medallion. And like I played the custom medallions map by Tomato. It's pretty good. I mean, there's some flaws, but it's pretty good. But it's so weird the way they handled it, because like if you didn't want the medallion and you accidentally picked it up, you couldn't drop it. Like you couldn't drop it, so I don't know. Those are my thoughts on Lawless. They might change as the season goes on, but I really like this season. Second favorite, honestly. That's my thoughts. Goodbye.